Okay, good morning. We are at 247 Berley. It is so quiet here. I like to show you there is a front, almost like a little drainage in the front yard. But here's the road, the neighbor. So much yard. I'm not used to having this much yard in Myrtle Beach. Lovely driveway. I mean, you can see how much driveway you have. There's my car. You could probably fit 4 of my car in this driveway, just on one side. So you could probably fit an easy 6, and then you have a 2-car garage. But let me take you over here, walk to this side. Privacy fence on both sides. All right, let me just walk through the mud. So let me get the mud off of my shoes. Okay. I'm walking up to the front. You have a covered porch right here. I like the colors too of the house. Very cute. All right, let's walk through the front door, and then you're right into the foyer. Right straight ahead, you have what I call the hoodie closet, because we get rid of all our winter coats when we move here. If you go right to the left, it brings you to the garage. And it's a decent sized garage. So 2 cars. Let me walk you around here. Nice size hot water heater, your electric, and then you have an attic pull down here. So you probably have an attic just right above the 2-car garage, because that's where your dormer is. I walked through the house already. It is adorable. Okay, and then you come into your living area. Nice size. I don't even have to turn any lights on because of all the natural light that's coming in. So you have 2 double windows here and another one on this side. Let me walk you around this way. There's the kitchen, so it's nice and open. Fireplace, TV, and nice tall ceiling. So even though the square footage is lower, it appears to be so large. All right, before we go into the kitchen, I'm gonna take you into the other bedrooms. So we call this here a split. So you have a bathroom here, and then you have 2 bedrooms on either side, so they share those bedrooms. You have a linen closet right outside of the bathroom. And then let me take you back through. Bedrooms were a really nice size as well. You can fit a queen bed, just to give you some idea of the size. Queen bed, 2 nightstands. All the lighting is recessed, and typically when they put the recessed in there, you can take that out and it's already wired for a fan. I can double check that, but the closets were decent in both of these bedrooms, and I think both of the bedrooms were about the same size. Let me take you over here to this one. This one's going to it's about the same size. However, this one would fit a full or a double, just because this is where the door is. So the room itself might be smaller in square footage, but not by much. It's just the way it's laid out. You'd have to have a smaller bed. Same size closet though. Walk out over here. That's that linen closet. Let me take you into the bathroom. Everything is decorated very nicely. They use nice materials and everything. Okay. Now, if we go back out, so you're back out into the living area to the right, and then the kitchen to your left. And I don't know if you can tell, this is a pretty large countertop, and it has a nice overhang. So you could fit 3 stools there easily. But you also have tons of room on that side for an eat-in kitchen if you like. White cabinets, new appliances. Deep sink. This is really nice. Island is here. So the only appliance this one is missing is a refrigerator. Your refrigerator would go there. And then again, you have this whole spot here for either work at home office, another little sitting area, or an eat-in kitchen. But I don't even have the lights on, and you can see how much light is coming in. Just love that. Okay. Now, towards the back of the house is the primary. So that's why they call it a split. So your 2 guest bedrooms are in the front of the house, and then your bedroom would be in the back of the house. And this, I guess your bed would probably go on that side. And I think you'd have a hard time doing a king and 2 nightstands. You could do a king and 1 nightstand or a queen and 2 nightstands. I'd have to measure it just to be really sure, but the doors are all really wide. I love that. So here's a small closet here. We call that the his closet since it's so small. And then you have a walk-in closet on this side. And that's the her. Okay. And then you also have an ensuite. So here is the bathroom. You have 2 sinks, and then they put like a little cabinet in between. That's cute. Nice size sink area. Not a lot of room on the sink counter for things. So you'd have to put like either shelving or, again, if you put a hair dryer or things like that. Makeup, all the things we use. And then another tub. So if a walk-in shower is on your criteria, this one doesn't have it. If you're okay with a tub, then you're good. All right, let me show you the backyard. Oh, it's got a poured concrete patio, which is nice. Again, both of the neighbors have a privacy fence. It's just so quiet. And your property line goes to the back of each of those fences. So there is some brush and trees in there right now, but if you have dog, animal, you could clear that out and put a fence all the way back there if you wanted to. But a really, really nice size lot. I'm gonna walk back through here so I can show you the other side of the house. Here's the back side. Really cute. Really cute. And it's finally warm here. It was so cold yesterday, or the past couple days. I canceled all outdoor activities. And again, square footage wise, this house isn't huge. It just appears so large because of the tall ceilings. I just love it. Really nice. You have your vinyl flooring all through, which is great. Oh, I didn't show you. There's a laundry room right here. I'm sorry. I walked right past it. So living room, I'm standing in the kitchen, and then the eat-in kitchen, and here's the laundry room. So nice size laundry room. You can either have a side by side or take that shelf down and put a stackable. That seems to be what everybody's doing right now. Space savers. All right, that is this one. I know I told you I had 2 more to show you, but I added one on. That's right around the corner, so I have 4 to share with you. I'll be back.